Oh, what is that I see in the distance? Is that a woodpecker pecking at some wood? Well, let us zoom in and check it out. And over there, that looks like it's a winter storm approaching. I better not get my not weather sealed gear wet and use the Fz300 here. And we can also zoom in or out for that. Okay, so whether you're weather watching or backyard birding, this is the perfect camera for you. Okay, so in all seriousness, we are on the rooftop of my humble abode, and I want to talk about this Panasonic Lumix Fz300 because I feel like it goes disgustingly under the radar when it comes to people looking for hybrid shooting cameras, photography, video, or they want a travel size body that they can both get great quality images and video with without having to worry about price or compromising quality. Okay, so check this out. Behind me, in that general direction over there, is Angkor Tower, which is a hot spot for tourists. We have a super zoom camera, so we can just see what they're up to without being so creepy, right? Don't get any ideas. The things you're able to accomplish with this camera in such a small package is absolutely astounding to me. And when we talk about the Fz300, I'll give you the specs. It's a 12 megapixel bridge camera with a 1/2.3 inch sensor, which doesn't really sound appealing at first, but when you look into it, what you are getting is a camera with full manual controls, whether it be photo or video, raw capabilities when it comes to photo, a 25-600 Leica lens. Oh, and did I mention it's a constant f2.8 aperture with cine-like profile, so you can use it for your B-roll. It's also water resistant and weatherproof, so you can take it out in inclement conditions, which is important for someone like me living in Minnesota and I have to deal with harsh winters. On top of that, it has a mic jack and a flippy screen, so you can use it for vlogging. And to me, this covers absolutely every mark you need when it comes to hybrid shooting. Oh, and PS, it does do time lapses. The Fz300 is around $250 to $350 on the used market today. And why is it that cheap? Well, you probably already know the answer, and it's simple. Bridge cameras just aren't cool anymore, right? I mean, with the way the camera market has been pushed, consumers have pushed away from buying bridge cameras. Camera manufacturers just really haven't been interested in producing a solid bridge camera these days, because when most people think of a bridge camera, they think of a dad at the beach taking these mediocre pot shots in this kind of stance of birds and their surroundings, right? But as I always say on this channel, it's not the gear that makes the photographer, it's you and it's your composition. And the Fz300 is no exception. You can create magnificent photos and videos with this little camera. In addition to being an old bridge camera that the market just really doesn't want anymore, we've also talked about on this channel how camera technology has more or less plateaued in recent times. And by no means is this a classic camera, but it isn't the newest on the market, being around 7 or 8 years old at the time of filming this. You are still getting a fully fledged feature set with the Fz300 when it comes to future-proofing. I mean, sure, it's only a 12 megapixel camera shooting on a 1.23 inch sensor, but honestly, that's all you really need for the most part. You can still make large prints at 12 megapixels, and on the video side of things, a lot of broadcast cameras use those tiny sensors anyways. Now, by no means is this a perfect camera. Being that it has a small sensor, it's not that great in low light. There's no real slow motion, aside from full HD at 60 frames per second. And well, it's 12 megapixels. So if Panasonic was listening and they were interested in making a Fz300 Mark II, well, I would just say roll all of their FZ series cameras into one. So let's try to get that nice 20 megapixel 1-inch sensor in the Mark II and a longer lens like the FZ80 has, right? Because if we look at all the other FZ cameras in Panasonic's lineup, they all have that one banger feature, but none of them are a simple all-in-one camera. And I'm not looking to carry around every single bridge camera Panasonic makes, because that just kind of defeats the purpose of a bridge camera anyways. I would love if this camera had some sort of slow motion features like full HD at 120 frames per second or a built-in ND filter, but these are just simple workarounds that I'm okay with, because the Fz300 is a fantastic standalone camera whether you're shooting photo, video, traveling, or looking for a B camera to set up and pair with your main bodies. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Matt's Notes on Instagram, and I'll see you next time.